What's up, everybody? Jayville Sports here with my sports betting picks video. NFL edition, week number 8 is here. Let's go. Welcome to another NFL Sunday. I cannot wait for these games to start. If you're new to the channel, welcome. I give out sports betting advice here on the channel. What I like to do with the NFL is I like to give out my best teaser options for the day. I am going to give out 6 teaser options as I do each and every week. And so what we'll do is we'll go ahead and recap what we did last week. We'll get into this week and we will wrap it up. So last week was another great week of teaser options. Let's go ahead and pull up our long shot teaser. All right, so we went 5-1 with our 6 options from last week. So again, it was a great day. We had the early London game with the Jaguars taking on the Rams. That one was a bad play. The Jaguars just did not show up, laid an egg. So that was +10, but I did say the good thing about that one was it was before all the other games started. So if that one did not come through, guess what? You could redo the long shot. You could change it up, add some more, keep it the same. But if you would have taken the rest of the plays, the rest of the 5, you would have had a lot of success because all 5 came through. We had the New England Patriots on the road taking on the Titans. That one was an easy winner. Titans did jump out ahead, as expected, home team. But, Patriots showed that they were the much better team. Kansas City, easy win against the Raiders. We had the Colts, underdog, outright winners on the road taking on the Chargers. We had the Packers. Out of the 5, this one was the closest one. They did struggle a bit with the Cardinals. Cardinals kept that one close, but the Packers at the end of the day came through for us. And then the Detroit Lions on the Monday Night Football completely destroyed their opponent. So yeah, all 5 of those came through. Another great success there. So if you threw those 5 in, congrats. If you mix and match, did a few different 2-team teasers, again, you should have had a lot of success no matter what you did with the teasers. But that was that. You can see our overall record so far through 7 weeks, 34-8, 81%. So we are doing great. Definitely want to keep that percentage above 80. So I have 6 more teaser options for you guys for week number 8 of the NFL season. So let's go ahead and jump into that. Before I do want to mention the website, jayvillesportspicks.com. If you want more of my bets in all sports, MLB, we had a winner today with the Dodgers. Of course, the NBA, it's just started. I'm so excited about that. Basketball is my favorite sport. College basketball is right around the corner, so love when both of those two are in action. And of course, we have college football, another great college football day today, along with the NFL. So NHL, I forgot about hockey too. We give out hockey picks, doing very well this season. So we do it all. So if you want some extra picks every day, sent directly to your email boxes, check out the website, jayvillesportspicks.com, to sign up for my daily newsletter, and you will get going there. Otherwise, let's go ahead and move on to week number 8. Also, I did forget to mention, we did have a straight bet in last week's video as well. We took the New England Patriots -7 on the road against the Titans. And of course, we mentioned that already. The Patriots dominated that game, especially in the second half, and they pulled away and easily covered that 7 points. So a straight bet winner for those of you that do not like to do teasers. And I will have another straight bet for you guys towards the end of this video after we get through the teaser options. So starting with teaser option number 1, we are going to go with the Buffalo Bills. Buffalo Bills coming off a bye week, struggled a little bit before the bye week, so I fully expect this Bills team to come out firing now the rest of their season. Starting with the Carolina Panthers. Panthers lose their starting quarterback in the last game against the Jets. Andy Dalton, though, veteran, expect him to come out and continue to run the offense, which has been playing very well. Defense, not so much. I definitely expect the Buffalo Bills to put up a bunch of points in this one. I do think the Panthers can keep it close, especially at home. But when it's all said and done, I just cannot see the Bills, like I said, coming off this bye week, losing the game to the Carolina Panthers. They need this game. So give me the Buffalo Bills after you give them 7 points. These are all 7-point teasers. Bills just need to win. But this is definitely a good 6-point teaser option. Whenever you can do 6-point teasers, it's definitely the better way to go. Obviously, it gives you better odds, but it also depends on what numbers you're trying to hit. It's definitely better to win than it is to get the better number. But in this case, -1 or pick 'em, I would go with the -1. So, but for the long shot teaser, these are all 7-point options. So Buffalo Bills, after you give them 7, makes them to pick them, just need to win the game. Next, we're going with another 7-point favorite, the Atlanta Falcons at home. Another team that lost their starting quarterback. Kirk Cousins should step in here, and I don't think the offense is going to drop much, if any. As you can see from the spread, it went from 6 to 7, not because of Kirk Cousins. I think more because the Dolphins dealing with their injuries and just not playing well at all. I mean, we know the Falcons, their offense goes through Bijan Robinson and Algier, their running game. So Kirk Cousins, as long as he doesn't turn the ball over, I fully expect the Falcons here at home to win this game pretty easily. So give me the Atlanta Falcons after you give them 7. It makes it a pick 'em. They just need to win. Next, we are going with, I didn't realize this, we have 4 7-point favorites, and we're taking all of them. Next, we have the Philadelphia Eagles revenge game here, taking on the Giants. Giants, I don't know how they blew that game last week. And I don't know where they go from there. Do they dust it off? Do they forget about it? Do they let it linger into this game? They always say don't let a team beat you twice when you have a tough loss and it carries over into the next game. That happens a lot. Not so much in the NFL. I would say more so in college sports, but it does happen. But the Eagles, like I said, this is a revenge game for them. Eagles on national TV. I think it was a Thursday game. Sunday night, Monday night, I think it was a Thursday game. They lost to the Giants. So fully expect the Eagles here to bounce back and beat this Giants team. One negative here is A.J. Brown was recently ruled out of this game. If there's any team, though, that doesn't really use their wide receivers, it's the Eagles. We know this team through the legs of Hurts and, of course, Saquon Barkley. A lot of running here. But A.J. Brown is their best offensive weapon. But they have been using Goddard recently, and, of course, they have Smith. So a lot of weapons still for the Eagles. And like I said, at home, I just fully expect the Eagles to find a way to win this game. So give me the Eagles just needing to win after you give them 7. Next, we are going with the New England Patriots once again. This is one I was going back and forth with because this Browns defense, like I said, is no joke. If you give the Browns 7 points, it makes them plus 14. The Patriots usually not a team, despite blowing out the Titans last week, they're usually not a team that's going to blow you away. So really debating whether to give the 7 points to the Patriots or the Browns or just stay away. But I ended up going with the Patriots. The offense is just playing so well right now. Drake May playing great. I do think it's going to be a close game. Like I said, I think this Browns team can keep the game close behind their defense. But I think if the Patriots can stop Judkins, it's really the only offensive weapon that the Browns have been relying on. I don't trust Gabriel on the road. He has some receivers and some good tight ends to throw to. He has a lot of weapons, but he just not playing great right now. But they are running the ball well, which sets up the pass. But I think the Patriots here, riding that momentum, can win this game at home. So give me the New England Patriots to win this game. But of the 4 7-point favorites, I would say the Patriots I like the least. Eagles, Falcons, Bills, pretty confident those teams are going to win at home. Next, we're going to one late game here, one afternoon game, I should say, and that's going to be the Colts. I mean, we've pretty much been on the Colts every single week, and why not? They look like maybe the best team in the NFL. Much bigger spread here, and this is also our weekly fade of the Titans. So it's kind of, we've been fading the Titans every week, taking the Colts every week. So you put them together, and you have a ginormous spread here, minus 14.5. But unless the Colts take their foot off the pedal in the second half, which, you know, could happen, the Titans could maybe backdoor this. But when you give the Colts 7, it drops it down to 7.5. I definitely think the Colts should win this game by double digits, unless it is completely lose focus. This is a division game, but these two teams definitely trending in different directions here. A lot of Jonathan Taylor. Titans can't stop the run. I just can't see this game going any other way than the Colts winning this by double digits, again, unless they just don't come motivated, which can happen. You know, you're playing probably the worst team in the NFL. Are you going to come out and bring your A game, your 100% game, like you're playing, you know, the Chiefs or the Bills or one of the better teams. You know, it's not likely, but still, I think the Colts at home behind the fans, I don't think they'll lay an egg here. Give me the Colts to win this game pretty easily. And then, like I always do, I like to either take the Monday night game or the Sunday night game. In this case, we are going with the Sunday night game. This one should be fun. We have Aaron Rodgers taking on his former team in the Green Bay Packers. And I'm going to take the home dog here. Give me the Steelers plus the 10. Steelers coming off a loss. They played on Thursday, so they do have an extra few days to prepare for this one, playing on the Thursday night. But they did lose to the Cincinnati Bengals, which is one of the worst teams in the league. So that is not encouraging. But fully expect the Pittsburgh Steelers here to bounce back at home. If not win, keep it close. We have some protection here. We have the Steelers after you give them 7 plus 10. Again, you know Aaron Rodgers is going to be highly motivated in this one. And I'm sure the Packers will be motivated in this one. And it's Sunday Night Football. You really don't need much motivation. So that's probably not really a factor. But the Green Bay Packers, you know, early in the season, I thought this was one of the best teams in the NFC, if not the whole league. But they just really have not played well. Every game has been close. Definitely could have lost a bunch of games. I remember the Cowboys had to come back and win. The Cardinals, not a very good team, playing with their backup quarterback. Packers struggled to win that game as well. Definitely could have lost. A couple others that escaping right now, but I just don't see the Packers here blowing out anybody in their current form. Like I said, we have definitely a highly motivated Steelers team coming off a loss, extra days to prepare. I think this is just going to be a close game. If I had to pick a winner here, I do think the Packers maybe find a way to win. But like I said, plus 10 at home, hard to not give the points to the Steelers here. So give me the Steelers plus 10. Also, if the other 5 plays come through, you also could take the Packers on the money line and try to hit a middle, try to hit the Steelers plus a 10 and the Green Bay money line, and just try to hit everything. So that's one of the reasons why I like to take an isolated game with the last play, either the Sunday night game or the Monday night game. So love all these plays. These are my 6 best teaser options for week 8 of the NFL season. Expecting another great week of teasers. So here is the long shot that I threw in here, our 6-team 7-point teaser. If you decide to take this one, good luck. But I always remind you that the best way to tackle teasers in the NFL or any other sport is to do 2-team teasers. And also definitely check to see if the 6-point or 7-point teaser is your best option. But of course, definitely mix and match with some of your favorites. I'm sure there are a bunch. There are definitely some other ones that I like that I left off of here. So definitely good luck with all of your teaser plays for this week of the NFL season. And before I let you guys go, one straight play I do like in the NFL. You can find this one anywhere. This screenshot comes from DraftKings, over 44.5, a little bit of juice here, but I like the Bears and Ravens to go over this one. Ravens, another team coming off a bye week. I fully expect them to be ready to go in this one. Lamar Jackson, unfortunately, is not going to play, but good news is Cooper Rush isn't either. Huntley is going to be taking over this offense. He's very familiar with it. I expect the Ravens offense to play much better than they have in recent weeks. Chicago Bears, seems like every week their offense is getting better and better. Still a lot of injuries on this Ravens defense. Also, the Chicago Bears defense is not very good either. So I'm just expecting both teams to score here. 44.5. I checked the weather. Weather looks good here. Definitely check the weather every Sunday morning before the game start, because that can definitely sway you one way or another. But all signs here look to be good weather-wise, and I think both offenses here score some points. So Bears, Ravens over 44.5 is one straight bet that I have already taken. For those of you that do not like to do teasers, that is one option I have. So that is going to wrap it up for my NFL videos. Let me know in the comment section which games you guys are looking at. Other than that, that's going to wrap it up for me for NFL week number 8. Hope you guys sweep the board, hit all your picks, and I will see you guys soon. Good luck.